If you're an animator or a video editor and you like to edit your photos in Photoshop, batch rendering can be so helpful for when you need lots of frames adjusted a certain way. I like to use actions to create adjustments and then batch render them out so that I can automate the whole process. It's real fun, real easy. I turned this photograph into this using a few steps, and I will run you through it and also teach you how to batch render. So just to start out, I need to edit my photo and create an action. So I'm going to just delete that. I don't need it. Now to create an action, you need to go to Windows, Action, and you'll get this little box here pop up. And to create an action, you go to the plus sign at the bottom and just name it. Now it's very important that during this process you save your final product so that it records that. So that's something I just don't want anyone to miss out on, because that's something that will not allow you to batch render if you don't do. So I'm just going to go through my process for what I want this photo to look like. Desaturate, and yours might be different because you might be doing other things, but ultimately you want to make sure it's recording, and that's the most important thing. Image adjustments, invert, color dodge, filter, other, minimum. Okay, that's what I want. And I'm not done yet. I have to make sure I go to File, Save Copy As, and I can just save it anywhere. It's just got to remember that it needs to be saved. So I'll save it here. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And it's got it. Okay, so everything's been recorded. That's been on the whole time from the very beginning. I'm going to now go to Stop. That will end the recording and it'll remember the action now. So I can get rid of that, and I'm going to just start my batch render. So File, I'm going to go to Automate, Batch, and make sure that you've got the action that you just made selected, and it's going to pull from those photograph images, and I have them here. So the original images that I'm going to change are here. That's linked, and now it's going to export to a destination folder that I've already built here. That's where I want all of my final renders to go. You have to name your document and make sure that you have an extension. That's very important. I also give it a serial number because it's an image sequence and I want to make sure that they're all in numerical order. And then I can click OK and it will begin rendering, and this is awesome. It is batch rendering my entire sequence. So if I pull up the render file, you can see that it's creating these sketch images. It looks like it's just desaturating them on some, but if I open up the image, it's coming out beautifully. So I'm very excited. As you can see, it's super fast, way easier than me saving as. And if I open it in After Effects as an image sequence, I can scroll through and see my final sequence play out. And it takes minutes. It's so much easier than doing it manually, and you get really cool effects depending on what you want to make. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.